Hi guys! So today, nandito na tayo sa Vietnam. Nandito tayo sa Ho Chi Minh, sa Saigon. Kakadating lang namin. Around 2 a.m. na. 2 a.m. sa Vietnam, dito sa Vietnam. Kasi sila ay parang 1 hour behind sa Philippines. But before we continue, i-share ko muna sa inyo yung airport journey natin. So pagdating natin sa airport, nagbayad lang tayo ng travel tax, 1,620 per person. Then after that, dumiretso na tayo sa check-in counter. Medyo mahaba ang pila, pero it's okay dahil maaga naman tayong nakarating sa airport. Wala naman tayong binayarang check baggage fee dito dahil hand carry lang yung dala namin. After check-in, immigration. So sa immigration, wala namang tinanong. Ano lang, pinonfirm lang ng immigration officer kung sino yung kasama ko and kung kailan yung balik namin. And then goods lang. Dahil maaga nga tayong nakarating sa airport, so after immigration, may time pa tayong pumunta sa airport lounge. At si Hubby nga, hindi pa makamove on sa bilis ng immigration process.
Grabe, ako pa nag-work pa sa immigration. Wala na pong picture. Wala na sir ng ganito. Tapos na kanina pa.
Sa PAGS pa rin tayo pupunta for today's video, located sa International Departure Area, Level 4. When we got there, we just showed our boarding pass and passport, pati na rin yung card na gagamitin natin to get free access. And kung wala ka namang credit card na may free PAGS lounge access, you'll pay 1,500 per person walk-in fee for a maximum of 3 hours stay.
Boarding pass po namin kay extension po kasi fully booked na po kami dito. Next na po namin dito 7:30 pa.
Okay, sige.
Yung extension po namin malapit sa elevator po.
So, lilipat nga tayo doon sa extension as the receptionist said kasi puno na daw dito, which is not new, palagi naman puno dito, lalo during peak hours. Right after nating lumabas from the main lounge, dumiretso na tayo doon sa other side kung saan located yung extension and binigay lang namin yung maliit na slip na binigay sa amin nung receptionist from the main lounge and yung boarding pass ng both passengers. Since extension lang to, mas maliit siya compared sa main lounge, pero mas maluwag and mas tahimik. They offer the same food as the main lounge and also exactly the same things you can get with the main lounge. Nag-enjoy kami sa food, syempre libre. Pero kidding aside, kahit walk-in ka lang, may enjoy mo ang stay mo dito, lalo na kung gusto mong mag-relax pagkatapos ng nakakapagod na biyahe papunta sa airport and syempre sa buong airport process. Hindi mo yan makukuha kung sa mataong boarding gates ka mag-iintay. And syempre, work muna ang mga hindi naman anak ni Henry C. habang naghihintay ng boarding time. Okay naman mag-work dito since tahimik, pero hello, bad posture muna. 30 minutes before our boarding time, nag-start na tayo maglakad papunta doon sa ating boarding gate. Medyo malayo kasi yung boarding gate from the airport lounge and also para marinig din natin yung announcements kasi nag-a-announce si Cebu Pacific kapag may changes doon sa boarding gate assignments na kadalasang nangyayari talaga. We are now boarding! And just like that, we made it to Ho Chi Minh! Welcome to Vietnam! Time to stretch those legs after 2 hours and 45 minutes of travel time. Next mission, hanapin ang immigration. Let's go! After immigration, we went down to the ground floor. Just to share, hindi automated ang immigration dito. Ang airport nila is pretty much similar to NAIA. Mas maliit lang and straightforward. Paglabas mo ng customs, diretso ka na sa labas ng airport agad. Wala silang waiting area sa loob ng airport kaya tingnan nyo itong mga naghihintay ng family and friends nilang dadating. Nasa labas na agad ng airport. Dahil nakakita na kami ng ATM, nag-withdraw na kami ng 1.5 million dong. O diba, milyonaryo na agad tayo guys! Pero ang equivalent lang niyan ay around 3,300 pesos. Look at that! Very NAIA. Mapapagkamalan mo talaga nasa Pilipinas ka lang. May nabasa ako somewhere na may sleeping pods daw dito sa Ho Chi Minh Airport sa 3rd floor. Kaya syempre, na-curious ako at sinubukan naming hanapin. Pag akyat namin, madilim at bakanting space lang yung nakita namin. So naglibot pa kami, baka kasi nasa ibang side lang pero wala talaga. Sayang, akala ko talaga makakapag-try kami magpahinga doon. So, nandito kami banda sa ice cream shop para at least pag nagbukas sila, pwede na kami bumili.
Bago pa lang yung departure namin sa Manila, nag-try kami maghanap ng hotel na pwede namin pag-check-inan. Kasi nga, di ba, makakarating kami dito ng mga 1 a.m. na, 1 a.m. Vietnam time. So, maghintay pa kami na hanggang 2 p.m. para makapag-check-in doon sa hotel namin. So, nag-try kami maghanap ng hotel dito sa airport mismo or kahit malapit lang, like walking distance lang from airport. Kaso, wala talaga kaming nakita. Yung mga malalapit na hotel dito sa airport, hanggang 12 a.m. lang talaga siya. So, hindi pa rin talaga pwede sa amin yun. Kasi 1 a.m. yung dating namin dito. Pero may nakita kaming somewhere na may sleeping pods daw dito and mayroon daw parang mga chairs na free lang. So, okay sana yung mga sleeping pods na ganun. They charge parang nasa $7 per hour kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Tinry namin hanapin yun kung saan dito. Nandito daw sa 3rd floor yun. Hindi namin makita dito. Ito lang kasi yung bukas dito. Like, ito lang yung open. Pag pumasok ka dito, open siya. Pero patay yung mga ilaw. Other than that, yung labas na. So, wala kaming choice. Kailangan namin yung palipas ng umaga dito. Which is okay lang naman. Dahil nakatulog naman ako kahit papano doon sa aircraft. Hintayin na lang namin siguro mag-umaga. Tapos, magbe-breakfast na lang din kami dito sa airport. And tatry namin itong, saan kami nakapwesto ngayon, yung parang ice cream shop ito. And then after that, saka na kami pupunta dun sa Ho Chi Minh, dun sa aming hotel para iiwan yung aming mga luggage para before check-in, which is 2 p.m.
After about 2 to 3 hours, we decided to leave and look for something to eat. Sa labas lang na international departures kami naglakad-lakad and maaga pa lang, marami na agad tao dito. We saw Burger King and dito na kami nag-order.
1 order of this and then...
1 breakfast.
Yes.
You wanna only burger? You want a meal like fry and drink?
With fries and drinks.
Yep. And
Uh-huh.
and
And then this one,
you want on a la carte or combo?
combo.
Combo single or you want a double? Single 1 meat and a double 2 meats.
Single.
Single. 1 combo this and 1 breakfast.
Yes.
And how about drink?
Mango.
Juice.
Yeah, mango juice. And then for me, I want Fanta.
Fanta.
Yeah.
This one with mango juice and this one with Fanta.
Yes.
554,000. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please have a seat and wait about 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
$554,000. Grabe naman pera mo.
We got breakfast burger meal for 272,000 dong and a Whopper barbecue meal for 282,000 dong. Both comes with large drink. The total amount for this meal is 554,000 dong or 1,319 pesos and 56 cents.
Nag-Burger King na lang muna kami for today kasi ito pa lang yung bukas na medyo okay. And kasi ano pa lang 6 a.m. pa lang Vietnam time ngayon. So, sarado pa yung mga kainan dito and ito pa lang yung maaga mag-open. So, ito yung in-order ko, burger na barbecue. Then, fries. Malaki yung fries niya, in fairness. Tsaka ito yung juice dyan. Malaki, di ba? Pang large size. Tapos, ito yung ice cream.
Isa.
It's breakfast na burger. Okay guys, so tapos na kami kumain and papunta na kami doon sa Grab pickup point kasi pupunta na kami doon sa hotel namin. And isa lang pala ang Grab pickup point dito. So doon lang siya sa tapat ng arrivals pagka yung international na departures. Tapos pag domestic naman is iba yung pick-up point. Pero doon kasi kami sa international. So, doon kami sa harap ng arrivals, tatawid lang, and sa harap ng parking, yun na yun. Meron namang instructions doon sa Grab app kung paano pumunta doon sa pick-up point. So, para hindi kayo maliligaw.
According sa Grab app, nasa tapat lang daw ito ng Lucky Cafe, kaya pagdating namin sa area, tumawid na kami. We needed to find a pickup point first before we book to avoid long waiting time.
Nakapag-book kami guys and 148,000 dong lang. So mas mahal pa yung kinain namin sa Burger King kanina. So mga nasa around 300 plus lang yun.
Hinabol-habol pa namin si Kuya kasi sa unahan pa pala ang pickup point for Grab.
We have breakfast tomorrow from 7 to 10 in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, and your room is 505 and the Wi-Fi here. You can even get an F5 and the passport here.
Do we have a copy of that there?
No, we don't.
Okay.
We take a picture.
Okay. Okay.
Can you back the basement? No, please.
Thank you. Let's go.
Hey guys! So, kaka-check-in lang namin and i-tutur ko kaagad kayo doon sa aming room na nabook. Ito nga pala ay ang Eden Garden Hotel. Maraming magandang reviews to sa TikTok, sa Agoda, kung saan kami nag-book. Kaya ito na yung binook namin. And maganda nga naman talaga. So, ito meron tayong double bed. Meron pa itong bedside table na may lamp. And then, merong heater. And then, may cabinet. May cabinet for clothes. Yeah, I like it. May cabinet. Tapos, meron pang upuan dito for 2. And then, merong mga teacups. And, lalagyan ng tea. May bottled water pa. Meron pang coffee. Oh, may coffee. Ano to? Ito yung tea. And then, meron ding mga glass. May TV, guys. Meron ditong cup noodles and bottled water na consumable for a fee. And nakalagay naman ang prices dito. Hair blower. And ito, mirror. Yan, aircon. And what else? Ito, meron pa dito cabinet. Oh, cabinet. Meron siyang mini ref. Mini ref. Ito pala yung nakalagay doon. Consumable siya. So, nandun sa kaninang list yung prices nitong bawat isa. Siyempre, dahil may mirror na dito, sinupuan dito. So, tayo pag ka mag-aayos. So ito yung CR guys. So, meron siyang bathtub. May bathtub. Tapos, may dalawang face towel, may dalawang towels, bathroom towels. Tapos, may tissue. And, may malaking salamin din dito, very aesthetic. And, meron din dito, maliit na sink. At may mga baso pa dito, siguro pag magtututbrush. Ayun. Tapos, ito, ano to? Comb. So, suklay. Tapos, ito, sabon. Sabon. And then, ano to? shower cup, toothbrush, bath gel, and shampoo. Yeah, may bidet. And ito yung lalagyanan ng used clothes. And then that's it. And binook lang namin siya for around 1,500 per night. 8 a.m. pa lang ngayon, pero ang check-in talaga namin dito is 2 p.m. So, mas maaga kami ng 6 hours. Tapos yun, ang bayad namin doon is almost 700 pesos.
Hey guys! So, nandito kami today sa Landmark 81. Nag-grab lang kami. Ang maganda dito guys, sa Vietnam, hindi mo na kailangan masyado mag-explore ng mga public transport like train kasi pwede kang mag-grab na lang dito. And hindi ka manghihinayang masyado mag-grab kasi ang mura lang ng bayad. Katulad kanina, 4.2 kilometers in distance from Eden Garden Hotel hanggang dito sa Landmark 81. And magkano lang naman yung fare? Nasa 92,000 dong. So, mga nasa around 200 plus sa Philippine peso. Hindi na masyadong hassle mag-train. Para siyang Malaysia. Sa Malaysia kasi is hindi nakakapanghinayang din mag-grab doon kasi medyo mura lang din yung fare. Wala kaming reservation, so nakapila kami dito.
Not near the window, it's okay.
Is that for the rest of our stay there?
Because the sandwich only one choice for no view, but if you want to train your table, please have me contact with our staff and we'll train for you one available table and first come, first serve.
It's okay.
And no smoking area. Can I have the name?
Yep.
Yeah, so please.
Car 5.
Yes, but this way we have to only for 4 eggs. Then we go out, catch tray, and turn your right hand around the second honey.
Okay.
Yeah, there's another thought.
Jennifer.
Jennifer, we come for two as well. Okay. Rồi bàn 3 thứ 2 ốc luôn nghe. Yep, we go upstairs.
Okay, thank you.
Landmark 81 is the tallest building in Vietnam and one of the tallest in Southeast Asia. Standing at 461 meters with 81 floors, kaya talagang iconic siya sa Ho Chi Minh skyline. Instead of buying a Skyview ticket to the observation deck, we decided to just dine at Black Lounge, a stylish restaurant with an amazing view. Sulit din naman kasi kahit hindi kami umakyat sa pinakataas, na-enjoy pa rin namin ang ambience at cityscape while having good food. So imbes na magbayad lang para sa entrance, sa food na lang na may view pa rin. Mas relaxed din ang experience compared to the usual touristy observation deck visit.
Pwede kayo umorder din sa binibigay nilang menu na book. Or pwede din naman mag-scan kayo dito.
Here are the options and their prices. I ordered popcorn milk tea and hubby got caramel flan coffee. They both taste good. Hindi lang kami mahilig sa ginger so hindi namin ito naubos. These are both 7 out of 10 for me. We also got lemongrass kumquat popcorn chicken. I don't know if I pronounced it right. I really like this. Crispy ang chicken and at the same time malambot ang loob. Nag-stand out din ang asim ng kalamansi. Perfectly mixed. This is 10 out of 10 for me.
Thank you.
So ngayon, nakababa na kami from Landmark 81. Ito, nandito kami sa harap. Ito siya. Oh, diba? And alam nyo ba guys, na ang Landmark 81 ang 17th tallest building worldwide. Sobrang taas pala niya talaga. And ito yung pinakamataas na building dito sa Vietnam.
That's just the start of our week-long Vietnam adventure. In part 2, we'll be exploring more tourist spots and discovering some of the best food options you can find here in Ho Chi Minh before we head to Da Nang. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming travel adventures. See you in part 2!